All right, I'm going down there. Dude, something just seriously pushed my back.
Did you hear that? Jacob, are you the one that's making our REM pod go off?
Whoa, wow. Files. Whoa, REM pod.
Whoa.
Okay.
Are we getting close?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. Not only are we ghost hunters, we are now actual Benton County Jail investigators.
We are here in Indiana at the Old Benton County Jail. This 140-year-old jail has housed countless, numerous criminals during its time.
Since its closure, this place has had a lot of strange things happening of the unknown. We are here to uncover new paranormal claims. The most notable claim is the story of Jacob Nelling, which was an inmate here in the 1800s and brutally murdered a 15-year-old child named Ada Atkinson, in which he stabbed 28 times.
While in prison for his crime, the town banded together. They dragged him from the jail. They hung him from a tree outside the property. It is believed that his spirit still haunts this building.
Like previously mentioned before, we want to discover new paranormal claims. There has to be more than just Jacob Nelling. How we are going to go about doing this is a lot of EVP-style investigations to gather information. Also, we are going to use motion tracking devices to help guide us throughout this jail. Completely freestyle investigating. I'm excited for this. Stick around to the end of the video. We are very confident that we will uncover new paranormal claims. Also, remember, like and subscribe. Let's get to work. Okay, so right now we're in the main little lobby here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get something to communicate and give us a direction where it wants us to go. If there's any inmates here that would like to communicate with us, we have a couple different devices. All you gotta do is touch one. It will light up. Do you hear something?
Yeah.
Did you hear like up there?
Yes. It was like up here.
Is there something on the second floor that we don't have access to that would like to communicate with us? Can you tap on something, light something up for us? REM pod. Dude, ironically, it's in front of Jacob Nelling's cell. Is whoever's lighting that REM pod up, do they have any? I heard that.
That's what we heard before.
That was a big bang. I couldn't tell if it came from in here. No, it was up here to the back. It's crazy, the REM pod just went up in front of Jacob Nelling's cell. Nicole, why don't you take the voice recorder and see if you can try to communicate with that EVP cell.
Oh yeah, send the girl. Jacob, are you the one that's making our REM pod go off?
Whoa, wow. That is
Right on freaking cue, dude.
freaking huge.
Jacob, stop doing that for a second, please. Can you back away from it?
The temperature thing is going off, and I turned the temperature thing off. Let's see if he answered. Jacob, are you the one that's making our REM pod go off?
So we captured that. Go ahead, Nicole, ask another question.
Yeah, definitely. Jacob, can you talk into my device and tell me how old you were when you were placed in here? All right, ready? Jacob, can you talk into my device and tell me how old you were when you were placed in here? Nothing.
All right, let's sit here for a second, guys, okay? So, Nicole, what I want you to do is just sit there for a second. Bill and I are just gonna peel out here, see if one-on-one, if you get a better response, okay?
Yeah.
So
I'm not going to direct it towards Jacob because I do feel that something else is here.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
So we'll move back here, okay?
Okay.
See you maybe
Just don't go
once.
far. I think that somebody else is here with me. Can you please come and speak to me? Even if you're just saying hi, come speak into my device. I think that somebody else is here with me. Can you please come and speak to me? Even if you're just saying hi, come speak into my device.
Oh, I heard that down the end.
Did you hear that?
Oh, you're on top. Kind of cool. Go further down.
Are you coming in? I don't...
That's us. That's us, yeah, that's us.
Whoever stayed in the second cell, can you come tell me how many days you stayed there? Whoever stayed in the second cell, can you come tell me how many days you stayed there? Take a listen to that, because did you hear that? You stayed there?
Just background. Let's get background fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm back near cell block 4. Can you give me a name who served time in this block and what you were convicted for? So I'm back near cell block 4. Can you give me a name who served time in this block and what you were convicted for?
All right, let's try something here. Different, okay? Right now, we're not getting anything really much to come through. Let's see if we can mess with one of our motion devices we have. See if we get something to go off, and then we try to get an EVP.
A motion ball right at the entrance. And then there's a motion ball in the cell here.
The prisoner that was in this cell, can you come over here and please try to kick this ball?
Were any of the inmates in this cell convicted of murder? If you were, confirm it and touch one of these devices.
Whoever stayed in this cell in front of me, I see that you checked off the days that you were here. Can you please come over and tell me your name? Whoever stayed in this cell in front of me, I see that you checked off the days that you were here. Can you please come over and tell me your name?
So what I'm gonna do is, let's go on the other side. Let's set up kind of what we have here and see if any of the inmates on that side are willing to communicate with us. Can I enter into this cell? I'm gonna call it cell 2. It's the second cell from the main area. I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna lay on the bed. When I lay on the bed, if you want me to leave, make this REM pod. All you gotta do is just go close to it, light it up, and I'll leave.
So my friend Josh is sitting inside your cell. Can maybe one of...
When I reset, don't say my friend Josh, be like, inmate Josh is sitting in your cell.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Inmate Josh is sitting in your cell. Can you give me your name? Inmate Josh is sitting in your cell. Can you give me your name? Did that say something?
No.
That was me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you right now, it's off subject. It's a lot cooler in the cell. It's
Is
actually
it?
comfortable here, man. It's a lot cooler in here. Kind of like antagonizing you a little bit.
Yeah.
See if maybe I spark something in the here.
Okay.
Am I upsetting you because I'm going to take over this cell? Because remember one thing, I'm alive, so I have more power. If you want this cell back, you better tell me now. Am I upsetting you because I'm going to take over this cell? Because remember one thing, I'm alive, so I have more power. If you want this cell back, you better tell me now. Dude, something just seriously touched my back. I'm not even freaking kidding.
Let me come
Holy
here.
shit, dude.
Come here and let me see your back.
No, it didn't scratch. Something just literally touched my back. Something literally just touched my back. It didn't scratch me.
Yeah, but
Something literally just touched my freaking
where
back.
at?
Like, dude, I'm like shaking. Dude, like, look, I'm like shaking.
Watch the motion ball.
I can't even stop shaking.
Where on your back?
Right down here, like when I was sitting, it's like right here. Dude, that was the freaking wildest thing, man. It didn't feel like a scratch. It felt like something just kind of like pressed hit something on my back.
Yeah, some sort of physical contact.
Dude, 100% physical contact. That was freaking wild.
Well, you were kind of
I know, I was
antagonizing
antagonizing it. And then we heard a little bit of like gurgling.
What did you feel, like a scratch or a poke?
No, it was like something pressed on my back.
Where were you sitting?
Right here.
on that bed.
I was sitting right here. And I was asking pretty much, I was saying, like, my name is Josh, I'm the inmate. This is my cell, I'm here for murder. Like, if you don't come forth and you don't claim this cell, tell us who you are, I'm taking it over. And then the last EVP I said on top of it was, I'm alive, you're not, I have more power. And as soon as I got done, it's like, okay, and it's right now, so getting ready to kind of turn. I mean, it kind of like, I like launched off the thing, dude. Flashlight, right now. That flashlight, that's earlier in the night when we were getting set. We were hearing noises on the second floor where the other cells are at. We don't have access up there, but we were hearing banging and thudding. Now we have a flashlight up there and it just went off. And for people that don't know, you have to touch that thing for it to go off, so that's pretty fascinating. Nicole, get over there with the EVP. We'll stay back so we won't go crowded.
Whoever's up there turning off and on the flashlight, can you tell me your name?
Whoever's up there turning off and on the flashlight, can you tell me your name?
There was like a, remember how before you were talking about the gurgle?
That's something tormenting us.
I have the chills, like my hair is standing straight up.
I want to know what the inmates on the second floor were held in this building for. Robbery, murder, theft. I would be super happy if we got an answer for theft, because that went off after I had asked for theft. That would be a pretty cool confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, did you
I
hear
heard that. I
hear
heard
that?
All right, it's dark in here. All right, there, hold on. Whatever made that noise, can you please do it again? You wanted our attention for something. Was it a confirmation of you doing something as far as theft that caught you in here? I want to know what the inmates on the second floor were held in this building for. Robbery, murder, theft. It's so funny because, like, We're hearing stuff, right? Flashlight's going off. REM pod had to go off. Motion ball off a little bit. So we're getting a little bit of activity with our motion tracking devices. But for whatever reason, thus far, EVPs ain't happening. So it's almost like, let's try to keep building the energy in this place.
Repeat that real quick.
I want to know the inmates on the second floor or how this building. What the hell?
Did you say that wrong? Redo that.
I want to know the inmates on the second floor or how this building. I did not do that. That's like something trying to come over me. It's like, yeah.
Well, I will say,
I have goosebumps too.
stand right here, I'm telling you. Because when you guys were in there, I was standing right here. I think maybe we should just do like a quick flashlight session. Yes or no questions with the flashlight.
Yes or no? Yeah, let's try it out.
If the inmate up there is standing in the doorway, were you convicted of robbery? Yeah.
Wow. Jesus, that was super crazy confirmation. Bam.
Okay, can you shut that off, please? Okay.
There we go.
So, you were convicted for theft, correct? Yes.
Double confirmation.
All right, so the inmate standing up there, would your name happen to be Emery?
Oh my lord, we finally got our first confirmation of a name. That's huge.
Can I ask? No. Can I ask?
Go ahead.
Emery, did you turn your father in? As soon as I said the name, he turned it on. Emery, did you turn your father in? Did you tell them your father was insane?
Bam. Bam.
So we were probably talking to Emery.
So real quick, John and Emery Pohl were father and son. They were not here at the same time, but they did happen to share the same cell. Emery was arrested later on for robbery. Before he was arrested, he happened to turn his father, John, in for murder. He told everybody his father was insane. So this is definite confirmation.
Yes, right there.
I said the whole story and it lit up.
Let's do a spirit ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, let's
Okay, so Josh is down at the other end. We're gonna try the Estes method. Hopefully we can get a little more answers. We're gonna try to direct it more towards Emery and John Pohl. Emery, you were communicating with us before. Can you tell us how long you were maybe in here for robbery?
Lies.
What lies did you tell? Was it your father that told lies?
Who knows?
Your father knows.
Made a mistake.
Did you make a mistake by turning in your father?
Theft.
So what you're saying is you made a mistake by robbery, committing a robbery, and you're regretting that you did it, correct?
Him.
Who is him? Can you get us a name?
Cell.
Were you upstairs or downstairs? That was like an evil laugh. Was your cell upstairs or was your cell down here on the first floor?
Punish.
Were you held downstairs?
Punish.
Where were you punished? In the basement?
Light.
Yeah, because there were complaints that there were the lighting problems in these jail cells.
3.
Cell 3.
Is there 3 cells? Or is there 4? There's 4.
Yeah, but maybe he's saying he was in cell 3.
Got no light. Punish the 3rd cell door.
There was.
Holding.
Okay.
You were in a holding cell?
Okay. So, down in the basement, it is said that they were held down there against their will and chained up and tortured until they either admitted or went insane. So at the beginning, he said lies. He said 3. He said lighting.
Files.
Records are downstairs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is your record downstairs?
We need to figure out if this is John or Edward.
That's true.
He put him in jail when he testified against him because he was insane. So they probably did put him down there.
Probably. You're probably right. Am I communicating with John or am I communicating with Emery?
Light.
There's that light again. Were you held downstairs in the basement by chance? Did they tie you up down there? Chain you up?
Files.
Would you like us to go in the basement and look in the files? Are there maybe more answers for you in the files?
Look.
What is it that you want us to find in the files?
4.
There's an evidence room when you were brought in through intake. Did they take your things? Maybe it's in the cubby number 4 down in the basement.
Help me. Here. Get it.
Okay, so maybe we go down to the basement and we look through some things and figure out who exactly we're communicating with. I feel that it's possibly either John or Emery, but maybe if we go down and start looking through the files, we can find out some more information. It made sense.
Kept saying files.
Yes, downstairs in the basement are all the files.
Wait, there's files down there?
Yes, and we are allowed to look through them, she said.
Dude, I didn't know that. I did not know
Yes.
there was files.
Now, you kept saying light as well. So there's 2 rooms of files and there's an evidence locker room. Like when they were booked, they took everything off of them and put them into this evidence thing. Yes.
I won't lie, like, it kept saying, like, something repeats itself over and over and over. Like, in my head, I'm like, I didn't even know that there were files down there.
It wants us to find something to help it. So it's like, I don't know if he was like wrongly convicted or something, or what it is he wants us to find in those files.
Why don't we head downstairs and maybe just take a couple minutes when we head down there and look through some of those files?
This could be freaking epic. We can literally solve maybe something that happened to maybe Emery. Maybe it's Emery trying to ask for help. Who knows?
Or John, his father.
This is insane.
Look at the light.
Oh my God, the light.
You kept saying light. Look at that light.
I wonder if it's sleep.
Dude, that's insane.
So,
2005 EMS.
if I'm correct, well, these are newer ones.
Here's some old stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
I guess look for any of the words I was saying. Nothing in there. Okay, to the honorable. Oh man, for a second I thought that was gonna Emery, dude. I was like, whoa. Okay, ditch cause.
No more.
State of Indiana, County Benton. Remember, just look for P. That's what we're looking for, guys. Yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. Not only are we ghost hunters, we are now actual Benton County Jail investigators. Nothing?
This is
Oh, my
nothing
lord.
in alphabetical order.
Dude, this is definitely Excuse me, dust.
Oh, yeah, good to breathe in.
Oh, whoa, real pop.
Oh,
Okay.
are we getting close? Or are you telling us it's under there somewhere?
That would be.
Can I ask one question real fast? I opened this book. That went off. So, is it an indication that your name is in this book? If so, can you light that off again, please, for me? Were you indicating that the book is in that shelf below the device you just come close to or touched? All right, Bill, let's try this theory then. You start with those books. I'll continue in these books. Nicole, continue over there. Let's see if it goes off again. That went off for a reason. Let's try to figure out what that reason is. Oh, wow, this almost looks like, what's this? 40 miles per hour, trial. Oh, wow, dude, this is like case numbers.
That's the stuff we should be looking
They said we could look at anything we want in here.
Hey, if they say, we're gonna look. We'll scan through it and see if where's Pete at.
Isabel Atkinson.
Oh, wait, what?
at.
Isabel. Those are tax
I was
files.
like, what?
Here's a Martin
Those are
Atkinson
all-
from 1900.
Those are all tax files.
Atkinson's a big name.
Wait, did you say Martin?
Martin or Morton? This is from 1900.
What if they had sons, or like maybe that's like a cousin or something that we just didn't know about in the history?
That makes sense why the whole town banded together. It seems like there's a lot of Atkinsons around.
Yeah.
See if we try to get more info, maybe a date.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a date. Let's try to get a date. In my opinion, why don't we do the Estes method again? Try to get a date real quick. We'll do it for like, let's do a 10-minute one real quick. See if we can get a date to come through. Oh, is that you?
That's probably me.
It would be going off the whole time if that was you.
Am I getting close or something?
Maybe they're excited that we're asking
That
for
was
a
a blue
date.
light.
That was a blue light. We're talking about doing the Estes method again to try to figure out the date. Here's what I'm gonna do. And I know we're not gonna play it back, but I'm gonna record while we're asking questions.
Okay.
She's ready. I'm gonna start this. Is the book that has your date in it in this room? Can you tell me where in this room the book is located? Are we not in the right room?
Fraud.
That keep it going.
I might be able to look for that. A fraud.
Was somebody convicted of fraud?
Well, think about it. I'm pretty sure theft was what we hit on. But that kind of coincides together a little bit here. Would your case file be in here or in a different room?
Toll.
Toll. Albert Toll.
Holy sh! Yes.
Albert Toll. So is this the name we're supposed to be looking for in one of these books?
Yeah, we could have been looking for Toll. But really, it was Toll. So another inmate that we found online, his name was Albert. He was the one that murdered a 7-month-old child. Disturbing.
Taxes.
So taxes right here.
Before she spit out the word fraud, then taxes. Did somebody commit tax fraud?
Oh, that's a good one. Now, theft. Would they maybe consider that tax fraud? You're stealing. Possibly. Oh, maybe we're on to something here.
Were you convicted of tax fraud?
What year did you get?
Convicted?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah. What year did you get convicted of your tax fraud or theft? Pre-1900s or after 1900s? Because if you think about this place was only open like 1876. So realistically, you ain't got a lot of time. So if you have to please have a direction of what we're looking for. It's above 1900s. It's more widespread, but we have a direction.
I wonder if those are textbooks up there. I haven't even seen those yet. Tax records.
JP.
Are those are dockets?
Yeah, those are
Court dockets.
Well, there was tax.
Wait a minute. Court dockets. Are these books numbered? He said number 3 and 4.
Oh my God, that's right. Grab the force, I'll grab the three. Dude, we're getting close.
We're getting close?
Every time we get somewhere new, that goes off. Dude, that's spiraling out of control. Yeah, there's something here. Grab the force, I'll grab the three. Dude, we're getting close. Every time we get somewhere new, that goes off. Dude, that's spiraling out of control. Yeah, there's something here. Grab the force, I'll grab the three. Dude, we're getting close. Every time we get somewhere new, that goes off. Dude, that's spiraling out of control. Yeah, there's something here. Grab the force, I'll grab the three. Dude, we're getting close.
We're getting close?
Every time we get somewhere new, that goes off. Dude, that's spiraling out of control. Again, nobody's even
close?
around it.
Are
Bro,
we?
you just opened the book.
Just say, keep going on it while we're looking. Maybe something you say will help us find it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we're getting close to what we're doing, let us know.
Okay.
Are you shitting me right now?
Nice.
What the hell? 1969. Oh, again, we don't have a date. So it could be in the 1900s. We don't know.
So I don't see any tool or pull under
Yeah, this is
the index.
here. Go this way. This one. Go ahead. Grab another one here. He touches it again and it goes off. Is this the right book now?
There's a 4.
This is the right book. Stop. If you could speak into that, stop playing with our robot. Dude, direct. Stop playing with the REM pod, please. Speak into our voice recorder. Now watch. So let me move and see what happens.
I don't want to.
You know.
Give that one.
You don't want to what?
All right, let's do it, man. Let's do T for tolls.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Keep going.
Keep going, huh? Well, I don't have either name in this one either.
We got a lot of activity down here, REM pod going off. We unfortunately weren't able to find anything within the books that we searched, but we still have an opportunity of communicating and finding John, Emery, or Albert.
And those numbers could also mean the cells. We don't know. We were just going off the numbers, but it could mean the cell door.
Again, it can mean the cell doors upstairs, it can mean the cell door down near the basement. We're gonna go find out and see if we can put any type of sense to those numbers.
Okay, so we couldn't find anything in the records room. So we're down here in the basement in the torture cell block area where they used to chain people to the walls. And we're gonna try to see if we can communicate with Albert Toll or Emery or John Pohl and see if they were held in one of these cells down here.
Right now, we're down in the cell block where they used to torture inmates that just were very disobedient. Albert, John, or Emery. If one of you three are down here, please communicate with us.
What was that?
John. It almost sounds like I'm gonna stop it so I'll play it again, but it almost sounds like it was like a very disobedient. Albert, John, or Emery. If one of you three are down here, please communicate with us. Okay, so a little here. We got it almost
Possible
just like
something.
like a. So again, it was kind of like upstairs. See if we can get them to say a word. Somebody or something to say a word.
Okay, Emery, we are downstairs looking for you. Can you please come out of one of these cell blocks and talk to us? Okay, Emery, we are downstairs looking for you. Can you please come out of one of these cell blocks and talk to us?
What was that shuffling noise?
I don't remember.
I don't remember him doing anything. Like, play the inputs.
Okay, Emery, we are downstairs looking for you. Can you please come out of one of these cell blocks and talk to us?
That was really loud.
That was super loud. It's almost like it was shuffling, maybe?
Possibly.
Maybe he was coming out.
Honestly, yeah. It sounded like shh. Stir the pot a little bit here.
Okay.
All right, John, let's be honest. Your own son threw you under the bus. Yes, you did admit to doing what you did, but it's pretty bad that your son had to discover the body. Sorry, I believe you should have been tortured for the crime you committed. If you don't like what I said, here's your opportunity to talk to me. All right, John, let's be honest. Your own son threw you under the bus. Yes, you did admit to doing what you did, but it's pretty bad that your son had to discover the body. Sorry, I believe you should have been tortured for the crime you committed. If you don't like what I said, here's your opportunity to talk to me. So Emery's with the flashlight session, that's who we're communicating with up on the main floor, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Every time that we kind of bring up Emery's name or we bring up situations or circumstances that are relevant to him, things come through, whether it's a word or a noise or something. So let's maybe try to fixate a little bit on Emery to see if we can actually get him to actually say something to us. Right now we're back here in the main floor. What we're going to try to do is we have other equipment down again, motion balls, teddy bear. We finally got our SLS up and running. We also have the Phasma box. We're going to try to see what spirit directs us to go to whatever area. Hopefully one of these things light up and we get some confirmation through the Phasma box.
Is there an inmate in this room that would like to speak to us?
He's there now.
Is that inmate possibly Emery that we were talking to while we were doing our flashlight session?
Emery, are you here with us?
I have been.
Can you tell me whose cell this was right around the corner?
I thought it said no, but I'm all the way over here. I thought it said no.
That one said no. Jacob. I just heard Jacob
You heard Jacob?
in that deep voice.
What, did that say lynching?
Yes. As soon as I said Jacob, it said lynching.
So is one of the inmates trying to come through that saw?
Yes, help.
Who needs help? Please give us a name.
What floor were you held on?
That was weird.
Never heard that before.
Me neither. It's dark. You said it's dark. Where is it dark? Yes, keep them up there.
Oh, I heard that.
No.
Who's up on the second floor cell block that just made that noise?
Can you close the cell door, please? Up here. It's up here.
In one.
And one. Jacob Melling's cell phone.
Nelling, are you in here? Jacob, are you in bed?
Quit fooling around. Quit.
You make a noise in your cell for me.
Fucking more than fuck.
It's having another inmate in your cell making you mad. That's up there.
Yes.
I'm in your space, Jacob. What do you got to say about that?
See it. I got it. You got it?
Yeah.
That's Jacob.
Get out.
Get out.
It just said get out.
Wait a second, you were trying to go out.
I was trying to go up there, motion balling off,
And then it said get
get
out.
out. Dude, it's up. Can you please shut one of these cell doors up here? Making all this ruckus.
A curse? They're violent.
They're so violent, shut one of these cell block doors right now. That's definitely up here. All right, we put a toy up there for you. Since you don't have the ability to shut a cell block door, motion ball again, Bill's not even by it. We know something out there wants to communicate with us, keep making noises. You gotta feel pretty shitty. People come in here and investigators like us, and we investigate the whole building, but up there, because we're not allowed up there. This is now your time to come forth and acknowledge what inmates are up there. Watch the second that we don't pay attention to the room. It's like they're gonna toy with us. What do inmates do best?
There's so many voices coming.
Oh shit.
There's
Is
so
there
many
nobody
voices
there?
coming through right now.
Jacob Nelling's cell,
Yeah.
we have confirmation that his spirit is still. Whoa. That was up. Is that a cell block maybe that's shut?
Is that definitely coming from up there?
It could be coming up from up here. Inmate cell 1 upstairs. Shut your cell door.
It's not on this side.
It's not.
I can hear it coming from over. Can you hear it any better down there than out here?
No, it's over here.
It's fucking around.
It's screwing with us.
But I'm gonna try.
That one's
That's like
over-
a two-knocker.
That
was over there.
was over here.
The motion light.
Hey, I wonder if
That just knocked.
It's doing the foul.
The phasma literally knocked. I've never heard that before ever happen.
I wonder
It's
if-
never knocked.
It's never knocked on
I
there.
wonder if that's how these spirits are communicating back and forth from each hall, is knocking.
All right, I'm going down there. Let's go. Time to get up.
If you're upstairs, can you do this?
Dude, that was loud as hell.
What's a phasma?
No.
No?
No, that was up here.
Is it echoing? Oh, that's an echo.
It's somebody knocking in their cell. See if they'll knock twice.
All right, what?
Come up here. That's what that just said.
I can't come up there. Can you come down here?
There's a ladder. Are we allowed?
No.
We found you.
Can you knock, please? They are trying to find you.
It's up there. You want to know what it sounds like? Like, you know these things move? Like, you know what I mean? But it like...
So it's not sliding. That's what that would sound like.
Some of the knocks, maybe.
You're up there. Go to the end. Touch your REM pod.
Touch our REM pod. Come towards the light here.
There's not like anything outside, like a flagpole or anything that's blown around in the wind, right?
Maybe. Want to go investigate it? We can maybe
Let's try to
something.
debunk it or something. Yeah. So the noise was coming from around this area back here. We heard what could be knocking sounds on the bars. There it is.
Is that AC? What is that?
That looks like it's a vent, maybe for heat or AC. See, look, you can see the water dripping down off the gutter on top of it.
Oh yeah, there's that noise. Debunked.
Debunked. So what we thought was knocking is not knocking. It's water dripping down and hitting that vent.
Okay, cool. Let's go let them know.
It just said Henry. It just said Henry.
I asked for...
Debunked.
What is it?
The rain dripping off the gutter on top of the vents that come outside on both sides.
So is it like... Oh,
Right outside that window right here.
okay.
And then there's one further right out that window, and there's one further back.
You know, I was wondering before you said that, and it almost looks like they have like heater vents on the wall here. So I asked her, I said, I wonder if the heat works in here, because sometimes like the coils inside will make that like thunking noise. But clearly, well, hey, at least we figured out the cause of it, you know. So,
Debunked.
all right, well, that was wild while it lasted.
Yes, it was.
After concluding our investigation tonight, we came here with the purpose of finding new paranormal claims, which started off slow, eventually ramped up. We did come in contact with a new name named Emery Pohl. He was an inmate here in the early 1900s. We believe he's down in the basement in the records room. So for any other groups that decide to come here, we definitely encourage you guys to go down into the records room and see if you can dig up any more information on Emery Pohl. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.